Hello. Okay, so Monica, Cosmonauty.official here. And if you're new to the channel, this is my journey to build an OnlyFans account. So I'm basically documenting all the things that I am doing or not doing and how they're working. So this is day 2. Okay, so day 2, starting with nothing. Okay, no followers, no accounts. We're talking 0. Okay, I'm not doing paid promotion. I'm not paying any sort of like fees or I'm not boosting posts on platforms or anything like that. So this is all organic, right? Okay, cool. So in the last 2 days, what have I made? I've made $60. So I've made $60 in tips. And so basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the 2-prong approach. Okay, so some people aren't comfortable with signing up for an OnlyFans for whatever reason. That's personal to them. Now, of course, if you're going to subscribe to my OnlyFans, I am just like any other creator on there. You're going to have to start an OnlyFans account for yourself, right? Now, like that doesn't mean that you need to post pictures, but you do need to give them some basic personal information and some payment information. So that's how you'd follow your favorite creators on OnlyFans. So some people are just not comfortable with that, right? They just don't want to create an OnlyFans account. They don't want to do that. Cool, I respect that. Like, I'm not here to like browbeat or be weird about it. Like, if you want to play with me, great. If you don't, also great. All of those are available options to you. So, all that being said, what has been working for me is just having really genuine conversations on different social media platforms. So I have found paid clients on Instagram, TikTok, and there was one other. Oh, yeah, Reddit. Okay. And really, my approach has been really understanding, kind, and empathetic, right? Because a lot of us, we might have interests in the bedroom that maybe our partner isn't comfortable with, or maybe we aren't comfortable sharing with our partner yet. Maybe we're exploring, we're figuring out what our identity is or what we like. Maybe it's almost a little embarrassing, perhaps, to share, that exploration that you're going through, which I totally understand. And I have a very empathetic, a big heart. And so some people are really looking at me as almost like a mommy, right? So that's part of it. Depends on which community you think this belongs to, but kind of like the BDSM or like gentle BDSM communities, where you have a mommy who lovingly takes care of your needs, right? Very nurturing, very kind, and kind of almost like controls the experience, makes you feel safe. So it's almost like a container where you can kind of explore and let go of that control, that need for control, so you can really just let go and enjoy yourself. So that's what I seem to be falling into that niche. And this is the first 2 days. So we're going to bear that in mind. These are just the first 2 days. But what's really been working for me isn't just cold messaging people and being like, I've got premium content, pay me. I'm taking the time to build relationships with people, right? And say, okay, like, where are you located? What's your life like? What are you interested in? Who are you as a person? Frankly, if you are kind of a bastard, I don't want to work with you. Like, I want to have fun with kind people, right? People who are here for a good time, who are respectful, who are fun. Like, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm not here for jerks. So clearing the air on that one. I've met some lovely lovely people so far. Absolute pleasure, and I mean that in multiple ways, to service and to enjoy. So that being said, what's been working for me is that I've been accepting all message requests, and I will frankly say, like, I will, indulge a fantasy, right? Because yes, we are indulging the fantasy here. You're allowed to do that. But what I am setting out to is just ground level rules about like how you're going to interact with me and how I'm going to interact with you. I'm not going to entertain pictures, right? So if you send me pictures, X-rated pictures, I'm not going to rate them or really talk about that content without a tip first. So I'm not soliciting that kind of information or that kind of interaction. I am allowing people to talk to me about their fantasies and what kind of role play they would like. I am entertaining that because also in order to make customized content, I have to, of course, know what this person enjoys, what they're into, right? So, having an open mind and open heart to that and really just engaging with the fantasy, I enjoy that a ton. People have some really creative and really intriguing fantasy ideas that I'm so into it. I'm so into it, man. I love it. Okay, so ultimately what's working? Being a decent human. Being a nice person. Who would have thought? I laugh, but seriously, I'm not going around demanding money or just being like, premium content. Okay. And so on that note, how am I getting paid, right? So multiple different ways. So of course, there's OnlyFans itself. So let's start there. Now I do have a 3-day trial subscription where you get access, like this is how it's currently set up, FYI. This might change in the future. But as of the time of this video, you get 3 days free access to all my content on there. That is just 3 days. So if you want to continue that access, you would need to subscribe. Right now it's $10 a month. And if you bundle 3 months, it's $27. So you save 10%. It's 10% off. Cool. Okay, so what I'm having people do is they'll often opt for the free subscription. I have, at the time of this video, I've got 4 fans on OnlyFans, so that's in the first 2 days. And they all opted for the free version. Makes sense, right? But for messaging, I will get tips, right? So this is where I've made the bulk of my tips so far. I've made $50 out of the 60 on those, on the tips on OnlyFans, right? So the person they can tip whatever amount they want, but if you want the full deal, then you have to pay the full package price. So what I'm doing right now is I'm doing $12 for me to write a text description of your thingy. I don't want to get like banned by YouTube. I don't, and they seem very particular about what you say. Okay, so $12 to rate the thingy. Love doing it. It's really fun. Can you tell? And then if you want me to talk about your thingy and what could be done with that thingy, like what I personally would choose to do, and that's $20. And then if you want a full no clothes allowed customized video, right, that's $50. So I have that payment kind of tier right now for like specific one-off customized content. That seems to be working really well. And I don't have to just do that on OnlyFans. So I can also do that on Snapchat, right? So say people aren't comfortable, like we were talking about earlier, they're not comfortable with an OnlyFans for whatever personal reason. Cool. A lot of people have Snapchat, and failing that, there's Telegram. So I will entertain on any of those platforms and say if the person doesn't want to use the OnlyFans platform, and we're talking on Snap, for example, and they want to do some role play or other fun activities, we can do that on Snapchat. You'll just tip me on a third-party app. I really like Venmo and Cash App, so I've been using those. So I've made another $10 doing that. So honestly, $60 in 2 days, I'm pretty pleased with. I do have more people who are kind of like interested and maybe flirting with the idea of, joining my OnlyFans. Maybe they want to see my account be a little bit older, right? And just see that I stick with it, because of course we're just 2 days in. All my social media accounts are brand new, right? So understandably, there are a lot of scams out there. Understandably, some people are wary. And I get it completely. So no judgment there. So that's basically the day 2 update. That's how much money I've made. I've made $60. I've got 4 fans on OnlyFans. I have around 30 followers on Instagram, 12 followers on TikTok. Have some new contacts on Snapchat now. Just started a Twitter, got 4 followers there. So we are in the baby stages. We are brand new, but I'd say that so far so good. Leading with empathy, with kindness, with a genuine interest, and playfulness, and just kind of just going where the pleasure is. Am I enjoying it? Great. Let's keep doing it. And so far, so good. I am enjoying this a lot. I'm enjoying this YouTube video as well, and sharing the journey with you too. So I think I'm going to keep doing this. So I think that's a wrap for day 2. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something interesting. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you'll get updates about the new strategies or explanations I'm doing. And please comment if you think of something specific about this type of business, about this type of work that you would like to know more about. Please comment on this video. I am gathering up feedback from viewers like you so I can create the most interesting and useful YouTube videos, because ultimately this is for you. So thank you so much, and mwah!